Let's now go to Tema, where police have arrested a driver of tipper truck for crashing into a toll booth at the end of Tema Motorway, leading to the loss of 1 life and 5 others injured. Police says the driver did not sustain any injury. Tema MTTD Commander Chief Superintendent William Asante says the driver will be charged with careless and inconsiderate driving.
Okay, so sir, we've seen some fatal accident here this morning. What really happened?
I was told that a car stopped to pay the toll for the toll. And this car we are seeing now crashed into the rear side. Now the driver involved, the tipper truck driver, is in our custody. He did not sustain any serious injury, so he's now in our custody. We are going to question him, then invite the testing officers to also test the vehicle to know the cause of the accident. Our layman's view tells me that there was no brake failure.
There was no brake failure?
No brake failure.
How do you conclude on that, sir, since you've not done any investigation?
At what distance did he discover that the brakes are not working? I've interrogated him myself. Where he wanted to pass, there was a car parked there. So he decided to go to where this thing was empty. Then the saloon car also happens to be ahead of him. So from where he was and where the saloon car was, it was a short distance. So he couldn't save the situation, but rather driving into the saloon car. That was what happened. It wasn't any brake failure. If it was brake failure, at what distance did he discover that the brakes are not working?
So if it wasn't a brake failure, what then is your suspicion there?
Careless and inconsiderate driving.
Careless and inconsiderate driving?
Yes.
Would that be the charge against you?
Yes. And now that one has passed on, we are going to add another charges. Which is now is fatal accident.
Okay.
Fatal accident. So either dangerous driving or careless and inconsiderate, but a life has been lost. The two are almost similar, but the dangerous driving is a bit severe. We have to forward the docket to AG's office, so they will prepare the charges against him.
How soon would that be for the docket to the AG's office?
Within a week, it will get to AG's office, but when it will return from AG's office, I cannot assure you.
An eyewitness, Ransford Odoi Tete, alleges the tipper truck driver was dozing off. He says the driver first hit one of the cleaners of the toll booth, who is said to be deaf, running over his legs. That's not all. The truck then rammed the rear of a saloon vehicle which had stopped to pay toll and later crashed into the booth, destroying it. The injured persons, including driver of the tipper truck, are currently receiving treatment at the Tema Regional Hospital. Ransford Tete narrates to JoyNews what may have caused the accident.
Ahead, na tipper truck with the full speed. Ebe sound me to me to so. The now he nearly knocked me. Okay. Because now always I've been careful because of the way I'm driving to me. Share me mirror no. Me riding mirror na me who say speed out there by no. My nye way abe we timi say obebo me. Timi say speed na air cause when timi so me as late contain na me baby chance we do tollbooth why this speed? But me who say na autonko I was still an echi. Until the main friend ya the other side mirror no I was like glass no was down. Me friend cry no auntie until me who say na autonko no ankasa enni ne ho. So until the me who say na me who sin na e ba no. Ti na moto no sare I want me start say me blow sare ho na me kikem. Ti say nya sa na me ye anka obekun krofo bebre e wa ha no mo. Until no na scarcing krofo kakra but afuto kakra me de be man say this tipper truck no anaju nyina mo ye adwuma. Enti se be ya anka ban regulate eyibi mo mo say omo pe 2 drivers ofi se wa brea na ba ko afa ana so omo nya 2 drivers so ofi se wa brea kacha o supervisor na o boss say ma bre se na mi to nko na se na me ye adwuma na juno me to me na rest na nkofa attention bi amba because they see no nyame na meka say abem sa anka nkrofo obekun wa hanom na guy na ofa ne so na ne nan epeche no onu no emumunti mi bro stare na e bro ho na me kikem nya no onu no is like na so no onti papa nti onu wantumi andwane. That's how at the end echo by.
Was someone in the tollbooth as well?
Now be one ba no we impra. You don't know we impra. No, yes, onu we impra because me kikem na me bro stare no na me paka no. Oh, but me who's the still no until me kikem nya boyfriend no me who say onu no until Jamaica no. Oh, it is speed na all day ba. So in the first place, now I was thinking, say, we fairly break. But I realized that no, Tonku, and you break now we fairly. So if it was breaker, Anka has said, because from the top, Anka saw to me the ball pillars you were no more. But what I seen is that he was dozing behind the steer.
The Terrorist Minister also visited the accident scene and later checked on the injured who are currently receiving treatment at the Tema General Hospital.
Well, it's terrible, you know. I don't know whether you have been to the accident scene. It's a terrible situation. This is something nobody expected, nobody contemplated. You know, as accidents occur, you know, when people are not aware. Perhaps that's why we call them accidents. It's so unfortunate, it's so regrettable. We have lost one of the collectors, and there are 4 more, you know, who are hospitalized. And out of the 4, 3 were in a private car, you know, that was involved in the accident. But we are not separating them from our own. Once they were involved in the accident, you know, we are looking at all of them together. So once they having lost consciousness and they are talking and they are talking well, you know, in normal conversation, I assume that, you know, burying what might be happening to them internally, at least from the surface. Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
You said that you are taking care of them. Is that
Oh yes, of course, yes.
Putting their bills?
Yes, no, they are working for us and working for government of Ghana, and unfortunately they have been involved in this accident. Yes, government, you know, is prepared to take care of the bills. Yes, they were working for us. The victims, you know, they suffered the accident. They were involved in that accident, you know, in, if you like, in our operational area. You understand, through no fault of theirs, you know, lawyers will tell you occupiers liability.
But finally, looking at the situation, the tollbooth, how I'm sure you've been to the accident scene. It's been, you only see the debris. Going forward, will the ministry review strategy in ensuring how tollbooths are being protected? Because the individuals were in there, and then the car came to crash them.
Yeah, of course, for safety measures, you know, nobody can say that, you know, what might have been done in terms of safety is absolute, and we keep on reviewing our safety strategies and measures. If you get to the tollbooth, you know, you can see for yourself that, you know, a lot of safety measures, you know, have been taken, you know, a lot of them. But for accidents, it will occur when it will occur, you know. But of course, like you said, we learn from mistakes, we learn from such incidents. You know, the police had been there, you know, the MTTD regional commander himself had been to the place, and his team, you know. Obviously, it has just happened. We are going to get a report,